Obviously, it's quite disappointing to lose the series, but I think there's a lot to play for. We know that Dale, Jacques, and Graham won't be playing. So I think from an opportunity point of view, it's really good for the other guys to get a go. And leading up to the World Cup, if everybody in the squad could have a lot of matches under their belt, certainly will help us, with experience. We know we got India in a couple of days' time. Next week Thursday, I think it is. So to create some sort of winning culture or winning momentum, it's going to be really important for us to take that into India. We know they are a good team as well. So I think we'll need all those things on our side. No, I haven't put the finger on it, to be honest with you. I think both the teams are quite evenly matched. That's what we've seen. We managed to take the lead and cross over the line in the UAE, and in this occasion they've managed to do it with some close games. I think that's probably been the beauty of both the teams, and in these contests that we've had, that it's been very closely matched. Unfortunately, we messed up a game. I didn't see it through in the last game, so it was very disappointing, and we've taken some hurt out of that. But in the same token, now we have another game to hopefully keep improving in the batting front. Our bowling's been, it's been pretty solid. We've had a few games maybe not as to our liking, but as a whole, I think the bowling it's been a solid group. As from a batting front, we haven't clicked as much as we would like to. Yeah, without a doubt, the progress is ongoing no matter what. Through losses, you get more out of it. The chase on. Shucks, which day was it? Our last game. Our last chase was a really good chase, so we took a lot of positive out of that. The way we kind of set it up, we kept on our targets, after our 20 overs, 30 overs, 40 overs, we just didn't manage to finish it off. So I think from a batting perspective, there were a lot of positives we took out of it, but obviously the disappointment of losing is always there. And I wouldn't say it was exactly that was the reason why we were circumspect. Myself and, it was just me who was blocking the hell out of it initially. I was trying to score, but the wicket was pretty difficult. We knew that St. George's wicket is always tough to bat on at some stages. But when Quinny came in, we managed to get some momentum going. So it wasn't really the reason why we were circumspect up front. It was just really they had bowled quite well, and the wicket wasn't as as free flowing. But we found some momentum when Quinny got in there, and Abbas. Myself, Jakes, and Abbas. So it wasn't a specific plan, but it was a progression, and I think that was healthy for us as a team. That. I managed to just anchor the innings, and the innings that AB played was phenomenal to get us where we got. So I think in that way, there's a bit of progression and certainly some positives there. I don't know if it puts an added pressure. I always feel that my kind of role is to play positively and try and bat as long as possible. But in the same token, we've got guys like JP, AB as well, who can kind of, when need be, to be able to do it. And obviously Henry Davids is in the squad, and he'll probably bat at 3. So he's been doing it for the moment for the Titans. So it's a great opportunity for him if it falls on his plate to do the similar type of role. And they're very attacking players, which is a real bonus. So I don't think without them, I don't think it adds any more pressure. I think it kind of gives us still an opportunity to just keep playing our game, and hopefully if we do play our game properly. Without Jakes, obviously Jakes is a brilliant player, but giving HE a go will be great for him. Yeah, so it's been a competitive series, but at times it's felt like Groundhog Day. You wake up and Pakistan, I said, it's been closely contested series, but I think it would be it's welcomed, I'm sure, for everybody of the South African public that we will be playing playing the Indians next week. Yeah, I guess it does. The inconsistencies because of the various reasons. I guess in some ways, yeah, it does make it difficult. But in another case, it does give us an opportunity to try out different players and to see who can fit into which position, properly, to find the right combination. So, these things are out of your control. certainly you would probably ideally love the same team, top 6 or 7, to be batting all the time, but it's just impossible, in this day and age with various things that are happening. But regardless of whatever we get thrown at, I mean, I've been at the top order all the time. Quinny, he's looked really good in opening the batting as well as at 3, and the rest have all pretty stayed the same. JP, AB, and David Miller. So although there's been an odd change here and there, it hasn't been as drastic as as I think maybe it hasn't been as drastic. Yeah, I think he'll be comfortable. I was chatting to him earlier. He said, like batting 3 is basically you one ball away from getting in anyway. So I think he'll be very happy, and he's at his home ground. So I think he's very excited, and he's brought a lot of energy as well, which is brilliant. And we know he's done so well in the Momentum Cup, and we hope that he kind of just kicks on. Well, I think when you when you lose a series, everybody's probably saying their own harsh words in their mind anyway to themselves. So you don't necessarily need anybody else to tell you. I mean, it was there was a lot of disappointment in the team, but you got to move on. I say we had one more game, and the games are so tightly packed that you've got to put that behind you, take the lessons from it, and hope not to repeat it, and then get to the next game. And we got India next week, so it's a matter of one-day cricket. It's like you've got to kind of adapt really quickly. You've got to face the reality of what has happened, get on with it, and hopefully improve for the next game. So we did dwell on it, but you got to move on. Okay, I don't know exactly what the squad or what the 11 is going to be, but if you look at our bowling unit, whoever's played is pretty much done well. In the UAE, we had Parnell there, Vernon played, and they did well in all the games that they played in. So without Dale, yes, he's a fantastic bowler. You don't get many opportunities to take 6 wickets for 30 odd and not win the game. So he's been outstanding, for 20 years now, whatever it is. So he will be missed. But as I said, it gives a great opportunity for the guys who are on the fringes and who have done well whenever they've played. So I think they're really looking forward to it. AB will have probably, so we look at Parnell and McLaren and Vernon. These guys are, apart from being really great bowlers, they also add some batting option as well because they're decent all-rounders. So, you miss Dale, but these guys get a good show at least.